Hello, Melanin Monarchy citizens. Well, that was Mr. Smokey Robinson. You guys, what's so important about coming to these shows with these legacy? This is not just legacy. This is the man who's responsible for the Motown sound. I mean, back in the late 50s, early 60s, he got together with some friends, told one friend, hey, you should start a record label, a record company. That friend did that. That friend was like, hey man, why don't you write some songs for these artists? I got these artists coming up. So if you really think about it, Smokey Robinson is responsible for the 60s. He's responsible for the Motown sound. I didn't really know how many studio albums that Smokey Robinson actually did. So he did The Miracles, Smokey Robinson with The Miracles, like 17 studio albums, but solo studio albums, this young man has done 23, I believe it's 23, it could be more, 23 studio albums. So in his lifetime, he's done 40 studio albums just on his own. Now let's think about how many songs that he's written for. And I also want to challenge you guys, try to find a movie, a film, that's based in the 60s without a Smokey Robinson song. Whether he sung a song or whether he wrote a song that was performed in that movie. Platoon, I don't care whatever movie you think about that's about the 60s, right? That's about the 60s, that's about the early 70s or about the 60s, late 60s. Big Chill, you would be hard pressed to find a film that does not have a Smokey Robinson song. So when you're thinking about Smokey Robinson, you have to think about, this is a pioneer. This is a man who responsible for a whole, and also for influencing so many artists. You have to think that the British, the whole wave of British artists that came over in the 60s, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, all of that was influenced by Motown. All of that was influenced by people like, who is that? That's Little Richie, just Stevie Wonder, just all of that music, that sound, that Motown sound, that deep bluesy sound has inspired so many artists, and especially one of my favorite artists, the English Beat. They did Tears of a Clown. So I'm rambling on because there's so much that I'm trying to remember that I want to get out to you guys. So tonight, he really did focus a lot on his new music. Now, this man is 85. He could be a little bit older. You know how people do a little math with their age, but 85, and he had an album that came out 2 years ago called Gasm. So you guys, he did this album in his 80s. You are never too old to do something. If anybody tells you you're too old, especially if the enemy of the state tells you that you're too old to do something, that's a lie. Because this man, Smokey Robinson, did an album in his 80s, you guys, a solo album in his 80s, and he's still traveling, he's still touring, he's still doing all these amazing things, and he's still dreaming, he's still dreaming. The connectivity, you guys remember, there are 4 criteria that I use when I'm reviewing these concerts. I'm using sound, aesthetic, connectivity with the crowd, and the temperature of the fans. So his connectivity was on point. He knows how to do it. He knows how to wow his fans. I'm gonna post some video on my Instagram page of tonight's show. But I just wanna let you know that during this tour, Smokey Robinson is anywhere near you. You definitely want to go see this. You don't want to miss him. You don't want to let time go by and just go, Now I can say that he did talk a lot. He told a lot of stories because he has a lifetime of stories. He has a few lifetimes. He's been doing this for 60 years. So he really has like 3 or more lifetimes of stories working with different artists, his own experiences, and he likes to talk, you guys. He does like to talk, and why shouldn't he? He's Smokey Robinson, you know what I'm saying? So you even got to think of the song When Smokey Sings by ABC, all of us alternative music and 80s fans. But again, I can't stress how important this time is to see your legacy artists, to come out and see them. I'm here at the Pechanga Casino in the bigger venue, in the conference center. This is where this particular show took place instead of in their regular venue, but this is the big venue that they did for Smokey Robinson, and he's been here before. and I talked to some of the managers here, Brother D and Brian, who's managers here at Pachanga, the events managers, and they're always excited to see these legacy artists and to put on these kinds of shows for the concert goer, for the live music lover. Okay, you guys, stay tuned for the next live concert event. Your queen has a full calendar. We're approaching concert season, so my calendar is really, really full. March was a full, I don't know why. I had so many shows in March. And I'm gonna see if I can get to a show tomorrow. But today, Smokey Robinson, March 21st at the Pachanga here in Temecula, right outside of San Diego, a few hours from LA. And yes, people did drive down from LA in the traffic for 3 hours to come see Smokey Robinson. So you guys, it's worth it. It's worth, these are timeless events. And I'm gonna also be posting some tips because I'm seeing some things amongst you concert goers that gotta stop. So I'm gonna be also posting some more tips and some repeat of some concert do's and don'ts. All right, you guys, I love you from Melanin Monarchy, here to make your life better and brighter. To the pit.